Ollie Mirza, he come in for guns before, and he got charged for murder. Like, but this guy, he's been there, he's done it. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Remember I explained to you before. There's street soldiers, there's gangster, and there's gang. Yeah, Ollie Mirza was a gangster. He's been there and he's done it. With the brother, he grew up with my brother, and they were always tight. My mum actually called Ollie son. Like, that's how close Ollie was to our family, yeah? And nothing but love and respect to the brother Ollie. DJ Stan, love you, thank you very much to the brother Ollie, because when one of my boys went up to Kempy prison, this was Lale's brother, yeah? There's a thing in Bloodline where, you know how you get initiated into a gang? Like, the initiation from OC and SWF and all that, it was so stupid. They try to follow American rubbish, and they try to do a jump in where you jump this guy to see how tough he is, and then he can join your gang, yeah? And I was behind me, I was like, why would you do something to someone that you're gonna trust, that you have to put your love and loyalty to? You're like, you're jumping on this guy's head, and then you're like, welcome to the family. And I was like, all right, that's you guys, you just want to be American, all right, that's your thing, you know? Anyway, Bloodline initiation is, you have to go for a walk. And a walk means like, you have to go into enemy territory on your own, and you got to survive. So a lot of our guys who got stabbed, it was because they got to a prison that they weren't supposed to be at. And then when officers asked them, are you Bloodline? They were like, no. They were put into the wing with our enemies, and then they just went hard. They got stabbed, but they survived, and then they ended up being a part of the family. That's the initiation for Bloodline, yeah, inside prison. So August, who is Lale's older brother, he went to Kempy. This is why I'm telling you guys this story about Ollie Mirza, yeah? This is how close he is to our family. He's not involved in any of the dramas between the islanders, but he's the type, like, if he considers you family, like, that's it, he won't let you down. But he will never get involved in the politics. August gets up to Kempy, they ask him, are you Bloodline? He's like, no. He gets put it straight into OC wing. Listen to this, 30 OCs were inside that wing, but there was also about 35 Middle Eastern boys, which was mostly Assyrian boys, but also a few Lebo boys. When August walks in there, he goes and puts his bags in, and then as he walks out, he sees Ollie, and he whispers to Ollie, hey bro, have you got a sheep? And then Ollie looks at him, and Ollie's like, are you Bloodline? And he's like, yeah. And Ollie takes him into the room, and he gets him, bro, there's like 30 OCs here, what's wrong with you? And then August was like, I just came for my walk, it's all good, bro, I just need a blade. And then Ollie was like, look bro, please, he goes, just stay here. And he goes, and let me go talk to the OC boys, you know? So August stayed in the room, and Ollie walks over to all the OC boys, and he tells them, listen, it's a new islander that come in, that big fella that just walked in. He goes, straight out, you all know that I love the Vaiusu brothers. And he goes, so I'm not backing him, but all I'm saying is, if you guys want to take him out, it's got to be a one-on-one. I'm not going to let you guys jump him. You can line up and you can all fight him one-on-one, but I'm not going to let you guys jump him. And if you guys try to jump him, it goes, us Assyrian boys, backed up by the Lebos, we're going to get involved. And remember, Ollie's boys, as well as the Lebanese boys that were there, outnumbered OC. So when they said this, remember, these guys are the guys that call themselves gangsters, yeah? When they said this, bro, the guy that was supposed to be the frontline soldier for the OCs, he was the one that said, yeah, all good, bro, all good. He goes, yeah, we'll just have one-on-one. So Ollie went back in and told August, look, you might have a few one-on-ones here, but no one's going to jump you, it's all good. So August goes, yes, sweet, bring in whoever's got to come in. August, like, thought straight away, the one who was leading the OC boys, which was this big bloke, yeah, I'm not going to say his name because he's now had a fallout with OC, so I'm just going to leave him alone, yeah. Thought he was going to come into the cell, yeah. And guess what? He didn't come into the cell. He sent one of his other boys to come to the cell. This is the frontline soldier for OC, you know, like he's related to the 2 boys who got shot at Marrickville, you know. He was standing there, and he told one of his other guys to go in. So August was like, oh, all right then, it is what it is. So as soon as the guy came, the story that I got told is like, wow, August is a beast. He's like a bear. He just like manhandled this bloke, and the fight was over within a minute, yeah. And then August was like, who's next? And nobody wanted to fight him, yeah. So pretty much OC let August walk around in their pod. They let a Bloodline member walk around in their pod while they were all there. And then guess what? 2 days later, the officers came and told August, pack your stuff, you're going to Segway. And he was like, why? And he goes, you can't be here because you're linked to Bloodline. So the Middle Eastern boy sent me a message that say, swear, these guys went, like someone went and told the officers that August wasn't allowed to be there. There we go. Again, all these gangster talk, all this gangster walk, and then when it came down to the crunch, all buckled. You know what I mean? And this is why when you hear about my dear brother Joker who got jumped, a lot of other younger boys that walked into pods and got jumped and got stabbed, they had every opportunity to say, I'm Bloodline, and they wouldn't have gone into the pod. But their initiation was to walk into that pod alone and do what they had to do, whether they get hurt or not. And that's the reason why a lot of Bloodline boys got stabbed, was because of that. They didn't care, because that was their obligation to do that, yeah? Let's turn it around. And now let's talk about them coming into our prisons, all right? 2000 and